Hey guys, Lexus Driver here. Welcome to a new video. Now, on this video, I like to show all four of these giant SUVs and pickup trucks that are sold in North America. I'm going with, top of the line because, the trim levels in all of these vehicles, they're really confusing the first time I read through because I had to figure out which one is actually top of the line. But the actual top of the line of these vehicles are actually the vehicles with iForce Max engines. So the Toyota Sequoia, the Toyota Sequoia in the United States, this vehicle only comes as a hybrid. So regardless of what trim level you get in the Sequoia, it's always going to be a hybrid. So it was a bit confusing. I couldn't tell which one is a gasoline model and the other hybrid model. But the Sequoia, you can only get the Sequoia as a hybrid. The Toyota 4Runner, you have the limited iForce Max. The Toyota Tundra, if you get the Capstone model, then you have the iForce Max engine. And the Tacoma, if you go with the limited model, you get the iForce Max engine. But of course, the Sequoia, as I said, the Sequoia is the only Toyota vehicle that you can only get as a hybrid. The Tacoma, the Tundra, and the 4Runner, these vehicles you can still get a gasoline model, and also you can get a hybrid model. But a true top of the line for these vehicles is obviously the hybrids, and hence why it's called iForce Max. The reason it's called iForce Max is because it's a heavy duty hybrid system designed for off-roading vehicles. Now, these vehicles, the Tacoma, the Tundra, the 4Runner, and the Sequoia, these vehicles are really built to. These vehicles are full-time four-wheel drive. These vehicles, they're really built for. What's this called? These vehicles are really built for off-roading, obviously. But the Toyota, the Tundra and Tacoma, like both these vehicles are pickup trucks exclusive in the North American market. The Tundra is a fully the Toyota Tundra is an American pickup truck. The Tacoma also, it derived from the Toyota Hilux, but I kind of wish. Well, I hate to say I kind of wish because I want to voice my opinion straightforward. I would really like it if the Toyota Hilux came to North America because this vehicle, the Hilux, really competes with Ford's small pickup truck like the Ford Ranger. So really, it would really make sense if the Toyota Hilux was sold in North America, but it's because of the tax laws, and also the Toyota Sequoia and the Toyota 4Runner. In my previous video, when I talked about these two vehicles, when I compared them, the Toyota Sequoia and the Toyota 4Runner, I like to call these ones the North American Land Cruiser and Land Cruiser Prado. Excuse me. Okay, so the Sequoia and the 4Runner, what I'll say about these is, as I said, I like to call these the North American versions of the Land Cruiser and the Land Cruiser Prado. So the Toyota Sequoia is North America's Land Cruiser. The Toyota 4Runner is North America's Land Cruiser Prado. Because this is like comparing the Land Cruiser 300 series and the Land Cruiser 250 series. Typically, the Land Cruiser 300 series is the Land Cruiser, and the Land Cruiser 250 series is the Land Cruiser Prado. So this is how I see it between the Sequoia and the 4Runner. The Toyota Sequoia, North America's Land Cruiser. The Toyota 4Runner, North America's Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. Okay, so the Tacoma, okay, so the Tacoma, you have you have seven color choices. The Tundra, is this the Tundra? Yeah, the Tundra, you have six color choices. The 4Runner and the Sequoia. Okay, the 4Runner, you only have five choices of colors. The Sequoia, you have six color choices. Now, the key features. Yeah. Um, Yep, four-wheel drive. Okay. Forerunner full-time four-wheel drive. What about this one? Four-wheel drive. Okay, so the smaller variants, the Tacoma and the Forerunner, you get full-time four-wheel drive, whereas the Tundra and the Sequoia, you have four-wheel drive. So the transfer case, it's a lot different. Yeah. But these vehicles, um, but these vehicles, I have to admit, like when Toyota North America really put a lot of effort to turning a really power turning a turning what's this called turning a normal hybrid system into a heavy duty hybrid system. So I find that's pretty cool because we're living in a world where we're being environmentally conscious. Toyota North America came up with a way of how they can make these heavy duty vehicles have a hybrid system, but at the same time still maintaining that kind of power when you're going to be going off roading. So I have to praise Toyota North America for overcoming these challenges. But I here in the Philippines, I really wish we had the iForce Max engines on our very common SUVs like the Fortuner, the Hilux, uh, the Land Cruiser Prado, the Land Cruiser. I really wish the iForce Max was introduced to those vehicles, but only time will tell. But anyways, that's all I have to say. I know this video is pretty short. I just want to talk about the trim levels and the trim levels of each vehicle, like which is the highest trim level, and also to get one off. The Sequoia you can only get it as a hybrid. The Tacoma, the Tundra, and the Forerunner, you still get the option for gasoline powered vehicles, but if you want to go full hybrid, that's a separate option. So Tacoma, Tundra, and Forerunner, you still get the gasoline model, but the Sequoia, you can only get it as a hybrid. But overall, all four of these vehicles, the Tacoma, the Tundra, the Forerunner, and the Sequoia, I can imagine, these vehicles can really traverse the Pony Express National Historic Trail, because, the Pony Express National Historic Trail is, it's off-roading. You really need full-time four-wheel drive or four-wheel drive vehicles to traverse the Pony Express. So I'm pretty sure I can picture myself, if I were to drive one of these vehicles, I can picture driving these vehicles traversing the Pony Express. But anyway, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and be sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on new content I have on my YouTube channel. But anyway, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, and have a good day, everybody.